How's it going, guys? And welcome back to the Booze and Chill channel, where we actually enjoy watching good superhero movies. And in today's Sipping on Spirits segment, we're gonna be going on a aviation adventure. And no, we're not gonna be flying anywhere, but I will be sipping on something that gives off those first class vibes. And shit, if you have enough of this stuff, you can possibly even join the Mile High Club. And if you're lucky enough, you can sneak into first class and join the first class mile club. Or better yet, make one up yourselves and call it the First Aviation Club. I literally just made that up. The club will be meeting soon. Please check your inboxes and please somebody tell Ryan Reynolds he can suck it. But with that out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at today's celebrity bottle review. Aviation Gin is brought to you by Ryan Reynolds, whose career started by starring in the Canadian teenage soap opera 15, also known as Hillside. He also played minor roles here and there before he finally got his big gig in the sitcom Two Guys and a Girl. And since then has starred in a huge fucking range of films, including this disaster. Well, I think that's about enough of Ryan Reynolds. Let's go ahead and jump right back into that review. As you can see, it has been sipped on quite a few times. The bottle itself is very fancy looking. It's got a plain black and white label with a little silver lining on the edges. A very simple twist off top, and if you look at it from a side, it does have a hunchback thing going on. I am digging though these little lines on the side here. Very ASMR. But that's quite enough of that. Let's go ahead and pour one out and see what the nose tells us. So as you can see, guys, there isn't really much to the look. Easily be replaced in a water bottle. It smells like pure alcohol. Kind of reminds me of old woman's perfume. Can definitely see me using this to clean out a wound. Just picking up floral notes just now. Also smells like it's got like some sort of dryness to it. But I think that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and suffocate myself with this, with that taste. Cheers. I'm not gonna lie to you, gin on its own, not the most satisfying. It's very bitter. There is some sweetness at the very end. I'm now getting that dryness in the back of the throat as well. Possibly hints of ginger, is that what I'm picking up? I'm gonna go ahead and stick with ginger. But there is also that sweetness, I just can't tell what that is. And there's that floral. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the sweetness is coming from that floral that I'm picking up. Gin on its own, my personal opinion, not the fucking greatest. So I got like about that much left. Cheers. Well, alright guys, that is enough of the tasting, and you know what usually comes after the tasting. But before we get into that, if you've gotten this far in the video, we're gonna go ahead and do not just a Sipping on Spirits segment, but we're also gonna do alcoholic concoction. And why are we doing that, you say? Because one, gin on its own, not fucking fun for me at all. And two, there is a mix that you can do with the Aviation Gin. And the name of this fucking mix is
the Vasectomy.
The Vasectomy. The Vasectomy.
If that doesn't make you want to go, hey, I'm fucking trying that, then I don't know what will. So let's go ahead and get all the stuff that we need to do that, and let's get started with the alcoholic concoctions. Well, alright guys, let's go ahead and switch out this tiny little fancy ass cup, and let's get a very nice decent cup for this particular mix. And this will do. So one of the things you're going to need is some cranberry juice, some club soda, a little bit of lime juice, and of course, some ice to go with that. Let's start off by pouring the cranberry juice. You can pour as much as you like, and with a name like
Vasectomy.
why wouldn't you want to fucking try it? Just a little bit there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pour the Aviation. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour, let's do the 1 ounce. And then let's do another 1 ounce. And this one is gonna be poured to Fatherhood. And then we pour on the little bit of lime here, just for the pizzazz. And then just to make things a lot more fancy, we're gonna go ahead and garnish this with just a little bit of a lime, and there's no easy way to do this than to fucking drop it in there. And there you have the
Vasectomy.
like I said, it helps mellow out fatherhood, sleep deprivation, and can quite possibly solve world hunger. So now with this,
Vasectomy.
I cheers to all of you, especially you fathers out there. Cheers to you. Let's see how this tastes like. It definitely tastes like trim balls. And there's one thing that I forgot to put in there, and that is the ice. I'm telling you, fatherhood, man, it's fucking real. We'll just go and put in double of that. The Aviation with rocks. Let's go ahead and give it another sip here now, shall we? No difference at all whatsoever, except it's colder. Well guys, that's pretty much it on the
Vasectomy.
and the Aviation Gin on its own. So let's go ahead and move all this out of the way and let's get right into the final thoughts. So my thoughts on the Aviation Gin on its own, like I said, it is fucking gnarly. I'm gonna go ahead and do just one more little sip of this, just to clear things up a bit. Now that I got a little bit of nice flavor going on in my mouth, maybe this won't be as bad.
Nah.
I can't really do that. It's still leaving that crazy dry burning sensation. It's a little bit unpleasant. It's like what the Green Lantern movie left behind in my throat. Unpleasant. It's fine. I mean, if you're into gin on its own, but me personally, I think it goes better in like one of these, for example. This gin on its own to me is balls. It's literally the first word that comes to mind. But like I said, if you are going to be mixing it, I definitely do recommend you do that. But like I mentioned in all my videos, it all depends on your personal preference. Now what do you say we get into prices of this bad boy? The 750, which would be this size bottle right here, comes in about a little over 30 bucks. And the 1.0 liter bottle comes in around probably a little bit over 35 bucks. So for this fancy looking gin and how its flavor and how it goes down, I think it is okay pricing. By the way, those are US prices. I don't know how the Canada and all the other prices come around, but I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description to the Aviation website so you can go ahead and look into those prices. So that about does it for today's celebrity liquor bottle review. Please leave a comment right down below. Tell me, what do you guys think about the Aviation Gin? Would you find yourself drinking this on its own or in a mix? And are you gonna be going out and looking for this bottle? Leave it down in the comments right down below. And if you enjoyed today's celebrity liquor bottle review, please boop that like button right down below so we can jizz a little bit of Booze and Chill and Ryan Reynolds all over the internet. And as usual guys, I will see you in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. Cheers guys.